Okay, I figured I'd pull out the Bolt Blue chair. Every now and then I'll pull this out if I have time to sit down, and I love watching the classes. Sometimes I'll pull it out, I'll just sit down, enjoy watching the classes. Usually I'm on my computer programming or doing some other things for the gym. But I feel like it just needs to be a part of Move Monday. There's Blitz. And all of our special talks. Most of my videos are on my feet, crazy, running around, that kind of stuff. But these are our more chill, sit down. Hey, it's you and me, just you and me talking about these things. So, my favorite blue chair. Move is gonna hit next level today because I'm super excited to talk to you guys about today's topic, which is, can you see it? And the word move is gonna come into play big time with this topic. Now, if you ever work with me as a coach, and usually it happens in more of like our one-on-one sessions because we're going into depth with skills and mindset, and a lot of times you'll hear me say, can you see it? Can you visualize it? And sometimes this means I'm talking about an actual skill that you're doing. If you're going for a bar muscle up, if you're going for a bar muscle up, I might say, can you visualize what you're supposed to do and how you're going to complete the bar muscle up before you go for it? Or if you're hitting some weird lifts and some crazy snatches, I'll be like, hey, stop. Visualize a good rep. Can you see it? And if you can't, if you're honest with me and say, no, coach, I can't visualize it, I'm confused, my brain is all out of whack, I'll say, okay, we need to stop. We either stop right here or we go back to a few drills that is very much understood in your brain and that you can visualize and then move from there. So that's a little bit of like my style of coaching, and I find myself always going back to that of, can you see it? Can you visualize it? That's what's helped me a lot as an athlete and as a competitor growing in this sport. And I'm very, very hard on myself. I feel like I hold myself to very high standards and sometimes almost unreasonable standards. So the big difference that it made for me this year, and I've talked about it before, is I could actually train my brain to envision good things happening. Made reps, made lifts, and even at semifinals this year, I literally went to bed dreaming of my name being called for the CrossFit Games. And it was very, very hard because it was almost like so many people talk themselves out of those good moments. I used to do that so much. It's a skill to develop, is imagining, visualizing those good moments. I'm a big believer in it's got to start up here so it connects to down here. And that is not just with skills in general. That's with your big picture goals too. If you want to go to the CrossFit Games, you better start visualizing you stepping on that floor. Does it excite you? How does it make you feel? Does it make you nervous? For me, it's all of the above. It makes me excited, nervous, and eager to go in the gym and train. But that's a big thing that you need to have in your tool bag to crush the goals that you want to crush. And if you can't visualize it, no big deal. But here's where that word move comes into play. If you can't visualize what you want, whether it be a skill or a big picture goal, you need to move. If you can't visualize or understand why you're sitting at your job every single day, you need to reassess and make a move. You need to move left, right, up, down, spin in a circle, and then up on your hands, your head, whatever you need to do to be able to see the next step or the next path you need to take. Because if you can't see it and you just blow that lack of visualization off, you're what we call floating. You're floating in the air, waiting for something to come, knock you out of the air, and maybe something does. There's a time and a place that things fall into place, and maybe it does. But don't waste time sitting around waiting for that to come hit you upside the head. If you make those moves and you challenge your mindset and you challenge that direction that you want to take, you'll learn a lot. Maybe it's not everything that you want at first, but you made a move in the direction that you need to. So can you see it? When you step up to a barbell, you better be visualizing a good made rep. When you step up to a pull-up bar or a set of rings, you better be visualizing a good made bar muscle up or ring muscle up. When you're stepping up to open the door for work, I hope you're visualizing a good day. That one's a hard one, right? Because a lot of us are out there floating around with jobs. I know that. It's a part of life, but it doesn't have to be floating. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know why you're opening that door every single day. What's your bigger reason? If you can visualize those good, happy times, those good, accomplished feelings, oh my gosh, this is why I'm in this gym every single day, to grind it out so I can feel the success and I can get to those good moments. Everything's easy up there. The effort's easy. It becomes so natural. It's a skill you develop. But we got to start by asking ourselves, can I see that? Can I visualize that? If I can, yes, you're on the right path. Keep moving. If you can't, move. Move to that next step, left or right, whatever you need to do to start being able to see that picture. Okay? Can you see it? Big picture, small picture, your life, it's worth it. You got to have that purpose in that direction, okay? You guys attack the week. Love talking with you guys. Hope you guys like it too. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.